And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. Good.
Maybe. I had to. Well, I just had to go back to my broadcast and take off. It was muted, so I just wanted to go unmute it. Well, I just had to go back to my broadcast and take off. It was muted, so I just wanted to go unmute it. Well, I just had to go back to my broadcast.
Nice assist from Fox. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Castle. Good. Castle's got 5 now.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Williams with the ball. Outside, Dort. Off target from outside. You've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Poked away.
Come on.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What's going out?
And he's not going to miss that sort of
what didn't show up too late?
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he is looking confident.
I don't know, it's getting kind of choppy on my end.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas.
It's starting to lag a little bit on my end.
Here's Fox. Here's Vassell. Defended by Dort.
No, I think we're both streaming. Or I'm streaming.
He's off on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I don't know if my internet would hold. You know what I mean?
He knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Nobody near Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another. And Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
On the wing, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Barnes knows in this offense he's got to get out on the break. That time does it well.
Let's go.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wallace outside. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They need this. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. San Antonio leading by 4. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now here's Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pass to Branham. .131 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Wiggins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
No one told you to act like you're taking the charge.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Johnson with it. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Inside, Williams takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Champagny. Oh, good on the triple. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Williams looking around. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Spurs leading by 4. To the inside. Oh, and a jam by Johnson.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that one's good. Wiggins. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, look at the burst to the bucket. Johnson can be an offensive force when he plays with that aggression.
Pass to Joe. Wiggins in the post. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Spurs leading by 5. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Nobody near Barnes. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA thanks. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Got one on Holmgren. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Don't pass the ball 10 times.
We're going to have a jump ball
right.
tied up there.
Got it anyway. God damn. Who's guarding this?
Williams.
No. What? What? Wemby.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Now, Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he
No.
stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Castle. The wide open look here for Fox.
Oh, there's going to be some
Here's Castle.
clippets coming around here, I'll tell you that.
Here's Wembanyama.
Clip it.
Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
I don't care. I had a block. I had a monster block. I hear nothing. You get punched on twice. Clip it.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren.
I don't understand how my ain't blocking nobody.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Vassell. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. There's a screen by Williams.
Clip it.
A different look now for San Antonio.
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna keep saying it. Every time I say it, you better say it.
Here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
No, I don't hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So
It was a layup. I don't care. You gonna clip a layup?
skill set, and there's no need to commit a
No.
on their size.
Don't do it on me. Don't do it on me. You do it.
That one is for
Clip it.
game.
See, I hear it. I hear it.
From the perimeter, you can't let him get comfortable in that corner pocket.
Pass to Williams. Joe hasn't made one yet. Over Paul. Joe can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 4-point game.
Hey. He's a nice lady.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. They set the pick.
Horrible. Go to the hole.
They're trailing by 4. So great, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Anytime Paul gets here, you can bet that he's going to step to the line and knock him down. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wallace outside. From past the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Castle. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I waited too long.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Joe. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll wait for you to say how about
52 seconds left to play in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
no, still
Spurs leading by 6. And Wembanyama outside. San Antonio again missing. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
All these steals, we gotta do better, fellas.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thunder trailing by 4. Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Wiggins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Paul goes in. That one goes in. Paul's got 9 points.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Pass to Wiggins. From deep 3-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs. Paul looking around. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Mama, there goes that man.
That one goes in. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead. Caruso with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Williams. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Spurs leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed.
Oh, my God. Who's this, Steve Nash?
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Here's Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Clip it. That's what you were doing. That's what we're doing. Clip it. Hey, I was saying.
Speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Picked by Williams. On the wing, Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the contest. That's good from Williams. Here's Paul. He's got 11. Johnson outside. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Push off.
What? A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball play here in the third quarter. Wallace missing the ball. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Champagnie. Off target at the rim. Here's Oklahoma City. Here's Caruso.
I thought it was Caruso.
And it's Manu Kamishvili with the rebound.
Jordan.
An intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Over to the left wing. Here's Fox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Thank you.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish?
That's what they sure to say.
You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. How do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best. Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Sinks the triple. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter.
That's good. Can't do nothing about that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Launches a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Over in the corner, Dort. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle.
Don't post up, man.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. 27 seconds left to play in the third. A three from Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Get a three
Maybe
back.
trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. A three from Barnes. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Branham. Good, and Paul gets the
Branham's coming out.
Branham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Caruso. Williams in the post. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins with it. Right block shot. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Williams. With the clock winding down. Excellent D there by Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Williams can't hit. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And it's going out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yes.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. Driving in. And here's Johnson outside. Thunder trailing by 18. Here's Wallace. Hits the three-point bomb. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Paul outside. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Williams. From 20 feet out. Rebound by Johnson.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And he gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds.
All right, fellas. 3 minutes. They'll play great ball.
Really fortunate there. Those long passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Wembanyama.
And one.
And
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't worry. You win it. You win the rebound. I can't get no rebound.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And he's good on the
Wemby has 5 points. Whatever you're doing, great job.
They're trailing by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Mitchell outside. The Thunder with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes, right side. Down low. Here's Castle. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's what you do, fellas.
For the Spurs.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
It's Dort on the wing. 5 on the clock. Holmgren. Rebounded by Castle.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off. And the basketball of Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total
Set the tone.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Back to Holmgren. To the paint. Trying to get something going. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Pass to Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. Good defense by Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here is Williams. Nice move. Misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
Set the tone, fellas. Game 1.
Tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.
Everybody scored. Good job, fellas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting.
There you go. Come on, game 2.
Now, here's Fox.
Can you cut to the basket?
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one.
Late.
Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
You are very faint on my feed, but that's why it's my feed, though, right? You know, they on mine to hear me, you on yours to hear you. That's the whole point of it. Guessing. Hey, whatever you did to Victor, man, great job.
Here's Oklahoma City. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
It's stolen by Dort. There's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Barnes. Now Wembanyama. 3-pointers off the mark.
All right, guys. We'll let you use all your shots early.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Not your man. It's okay, Fox. Not your man.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, and
The
he knows
opposite of
his
how
team
they
has
first
its
game
hands
started.
full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are
One.
quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Do you watch Vassell? He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
You know, Now, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mitchell. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
And here is Fox. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the lane. Holmgren's got
yeah, clip that. Yeah.
And looking to get
everybody can see how fake this game is. Clip it.
Tons of time for him to grow into that frame. And we talk about how
Clip it. Oh, Harrison Barnes.
Rowdy B, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status.
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now here's Paul. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Paul can't get it to go.
We have gone cold.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. Over Johnson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 10. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Mama, there goes that man.
Down by Williams. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
I promise you, I didn't even do that. That wasn't even me. That was the computer.
What got into his head right there.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. On three-pointer, Wiggins.
This
the
is
shot
bad,
goes in.
This
First
is
shot, first
Slow
pitch.
down. Figure something out.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Here's Williams. Takes a three.
Too deep. Come on.
You can't get that one to fall. So it's the Spurs now. It's a 13-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
On the wing, Wallace. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Champagne, you play so slow.
Here's Caruso. It's deflected. And here we go. Takes the.
Why are you doing that, Keldon? You.
That one wide left.
Y'all want to see
here are the Thunder now.
5 points is ridiculous.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Wiggins outside. 5 to shoot.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Can't get it to go. Here's Champagnie. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Wiggins in the post. Back to Williams. Out to Wallace. Second chance effort. Wiggins from outside. And so it's Oklahoma City
What a poor
in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have
Seven-
made it very tough to get a
7
shot
points.
off against them. Their defense has... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
And right from the jump, they've been working
Clip it,
hard
please.
to
Clip it.
establish themselves
Clip it so they can see
inside,
it.
using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Doris. He is rocking off the charts.
Gosh.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
To the left side wing. Now Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Over Barnes. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Castle. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 12. Now here's Williams. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Them one on Castle. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
And the scoreboard tells the story.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance it saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP, and one
This
of the
is
best
the
passers
worst
in the history of
shooting
the game
half I
is
have
of
ever
Canadian descent. But
had.
this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is
I am about to get blown out by 40 because he
Let's just
can't
hope he
get
can
a shot.
sustain that stardom.
Pass to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 10-1 run right now. And oh, the block shot clears it out of the end. Knocks it loose. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Count the basket.
Hey, we're in double digits. Let's go.
Is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steal.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Shot by Champagny, no good. The Thunder leading by 16. Got a piece of it. Here's Branham. Holmgren comes with the double team. And that one's good.
Mama, there goes that man.
Mahmoud Kalashvili has got himself on the board with 3 there. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Williams. Latre. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been
I just
better off
want
passing
3
up.
from Branham.
Thunder with possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Basket counts.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Back to Paul. Here's Branham.
Thank you.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Branham's got 5 points now in the quarter. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their
Okay, no more fouls now,
They
guys.
won
No more
7
fouls.
of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Higgins outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Shea Wiggins-Alexander.
With the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move
Shooting
that's
3.
getting more notice?
I think it is,
Yeah,
and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man. I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
My arm comes down because I get the hit.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
1:06 left in the first half of the game. It's tipped. Here's Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wiggins from outside trains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Vassell right side.
You got it, please.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Wallace left side. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. 1 second left. And Wembanyama with that short touch around the rim.
Well, you get
That's a
exactly what you
horrible
want
first
right there.
half.
Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
28%. 11. We cannot play this horrible, fellas, in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Joe with it. Pass to Caruso. And here is Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mamu Kalashvili with the rebound. Here's Champagne. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Champagne's got a
come on, y'all. Let's go.
For San Antonio. Right side, Williams. Back to Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Off with the layup. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. Johnson outside. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Paul. That 3 off target. Had some space there.
Wanted to run it, jump into him. Gave him the bird.
Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, he had the ram. Why do you go up with your left hand, Mama?
And creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
For the 3.
Got it.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did proceed.
Whoa, they came out early, huh?
To cut down on foul calls.
Came out early to
allow for
play.
more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Down low, Williams. Some solid defense from Johnson. Spurs trailed by 12. Pass to Branham. Ball outside. Here's Branham. Off target from
I just knew how to shoot with my man. Oh.
And here is Dort. Holmgren with it. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains
let that stay for that.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Oh, good on
It's like they're good shots.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Good as him. Oh, yes.
Shot by Mitchell, no good. And San Antonio has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Thank you,
The
Chris
shot's
Paul.
good from Paul.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Thunder had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking
Throw
for
the ball
ways
to the other side.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
And the rejection by Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. And the
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
And it's by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I hate you. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much.
That time sends it back.
Oh, I hate you.
And he gets contact. And 2 shots coming up.
No.
Let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball.
You didn't catch him just.
That style just makes it so difficult.
I ain't. No, don't worry. I just hate hearing it now.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 16. Three-pointer, Fox.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They're running. Spurs working the ball around now.
Wemby just stopped running.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
They say the
Go clip that. Man.
Show me where it lacked there.
It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren the screen. From outside the arc. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren the screen. Goes back up. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs trailed by 14. Count that bucket.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Williams attacking. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by the Spurs. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And here comes the break. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now Mitchell. And so it's Oklahoma City. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition
These are some horrible quarters.
Right back after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already.
Come on, fellas. This is 4 quarters. This is what we do, man. This is what we do, man.
He knows every possession is critical now.
Not go to OKC 1-1.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Here's Caruso. Got a hand on it. Pass to Branham from downtown.
Let's go.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
No, come on.
Wiggins from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's
Oh, he saw it.
Pass to Branham.
Mama, there goes that man. Mama.
And it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come in later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Yeah, but the main thing is the 2-possession lead is secure.
To Champagny.
Too late.
No good on the 3.
Oh.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Back to Caruso. Here's Joe. Wiggins outside. Caruso with the ball. Into the lane.
Rebound is killing me right now. And it's all because I am a poor user.
Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, following only 3 points. And that one's good, Champagne.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
With the drive, Joe.
God.
Off target at the rim.
That's what. Oh my God.
Goes.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And that's an intentional foul. And
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. This is it now. So where you make your money at.
Barnes outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
6 points. 6 points.
Wembanyama outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration.
Oh, that was a great offense to do to Cutter.
I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Spurs trailed by 4. Here's Fox.
Yes! Clip it! Clip it! Let's go!
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they
we're
can
there.
extend this run all the way to the finish.
And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-5 run.
Throw it out. I missed it. Let's go! Let's go! First lead all game, let's go!
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here
It goes
tonight.
away
You
so
love
quickly.
the aggressiveness.
Chet
I
is
mean,
the ball.
the moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Barnes the screen. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working and allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Gotta have it. Oh.
Oklahoma City trailing. Back to Williams. And here is Holmgren. Back to Williams. Lead pass was put in
So
just
ugly.
the right spot.
So ugly.
Oh, nice job
God.
from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Oh, with that calm demeanor, Barnes sticks that one right in their eye.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Oh, he was open.
Pass to Wembanyama.
Come on!
Shooting gets the ball anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backboard.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and you might be able to see this one in the books.
Shoots from the high post, and that one hits back iron. Here's Williams. No good with the layup.
Let's go! 2-0.
So it's San Antonio with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted.
Oh, my God. Second half is what does it, y'all. Second half, 40-24. First half, just trying to stay close. Kept it to 11, 40-24. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Finally got them threes to go. 8 out of my 10 in the second half. Let's go. Forty to 24 is crazy in the second half. 8 of my 10 threes were in the second half. Really, just the fourth quarter, for real. Oh, my God. That was crazy. Whew. Okay, y'all. 2-0. Go to OKC now. They hungry. They ready to go. We got to do better on these boards, yo. Second chance points.
You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Here's Williams. Off to a good
Take the charge, Vassell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Now Mitchell. It's Dort on the wing. To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
Grab the ball. Oh, and that should have been blocked. Come on. Play better defense, Wemby.
He can finish in so many ways.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their hat on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And that one is good. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
And you see the quickness out in transition. Vassell, so tough.
Just that.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Wembanyama outside.
And one.
That one goes. Count it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
the screen.
Switch. Stay there. Sit.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
That was quick. That was a quick shot.
On the lane. 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a 3.
Two.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
And his rookie season,
He went 14 of 14 in college.
But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up.
Only what? His
much more dangerous offensively.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
Second team foul. Spurs substitution. Number 3, Chris Paul.
Takes a 3.
Oh.
And that one's good. Champagne.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because
there you go, right there. God,
really
where y'all?
well with their personality.
What am I in right now?
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Champagne.
Penny.
But that 3 is off the mark.
Came through in the fourth one. I can't get to
Here's Joe.
Oh, that's...
Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last
wrong person.
Johnson in the corner.
It's a good shot.
Line with his 3. They're trailing by 6. Here's Wiggins. Williams. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Williams.
What a late call.
And foul on the shot.
Right
He'll
call.
shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
1:03 left to play here in the
That's
first.
too early. That's my fault. I felt it. You don't just feel that.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Wiggins. He has yet to score.
Good job, fellas. Good job, fellas.
Shot clock at 6. Wallace. San Antonio with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Back to Fox. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's illegal, man. I tried to hold my composure so long, I couldn't.
Spurs out in front, up 7.
All right, okay, all right, fellas.
We'll get underway.
Way better than last time. We didn't score double digits until the middle of the second. Yeah, dang.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Mitchell in the corner. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs leading by 7. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Good defense, fellas. God, that was horrible offense.
There are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Back to Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
For your Oklahoma City, Mitchell.
First one falls for him. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the lane.
You ain't got to take that first steal, man.
Inside, SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That
starters
was
out of here.
intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about
You say get these starters out of here.
I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Yeah, right.
After Champagny. A 3-pointer off.
Oh.
And they're trailing by 3. And here's Mitchell from
Yeah, we're here for all that.
And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Here's Champagny. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Oh, I wanted to get that 3 seconds.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. And out of bounds is the Thunder.
If I can hit a shot with my boy Champagny. Nah, the wide open one.
Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
Hey, hold on, man. You so disrespectful. You so. I was trying to get your mind off of it, so you couldn't say it. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, I made my man look bad out here. Oh God.
Here in the second quarter, about 2 minutes played. 4-on-3 break. Teardrop shot. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us.
Wait a minute, you gonna stop.
We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Yes, good job.
By leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Mitchell. They had a number of points empty-handed. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Paul. Dang. That one goes careening off the glass.
She clipped.
Inside. And a slam.
Oh, my gosh.
That's just a great pass.
Why are these dudes not tired? They've been playing the whole second quarter.
And lead him to the score.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots from the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Tries from 7. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Branham.
Yeah, you over here crossing over Chris Paul. Like he my son or something.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Oh, my gosh. Chris Paul with escapes. I've never seen that.
Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach,
oh my
you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
.125 left now here in the second. Releases from 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Outside Williams.
No.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets.
Your controller down.
The call, and we'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Williams drops them both. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Williams a screen. Wallace. And
Yes.
it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs are taking.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Spurs leading by 7. Barnes outside. Wembanyama high post. A pass to Fox. Now here's Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. Softly drops
Oh
in the
my
floater.
gosh. Shea, Jalen Williams, Alexander the
Great
third.
touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points here for Jalen Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to.
No, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to.
Here's Caruso. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, you get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
We have been horrible on. Oh my.
This one for three.
Y'all gotta be better on rebounds, man. You are killing me in the rebound game.
He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the offense.
Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick response from Johnson. He goes right back at him with the three. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Caruso. And the layup's good off the glass. Caruso's got 5.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Second team foul.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. No scoring in this one. Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Champagny. 4 on the clock. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Dang.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace right side. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside, Fox. Back to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Basket good. He has 7.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. To the left wing. Outside, Fox. And the rejection.
Whoa, goal line me.
Already set the summer league
Won't do it.
for blocks in his first game. Holmgren's one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from the wing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And that one good.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Back to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. And here's Barnes for 3. No good on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three.
Illegal screen. Mitchell was pushing me out the way.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Wembanyama for three. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
The Thunder put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Very disappointing, fellas. Very disappointing.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, George. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. George got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a good screen. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Williams.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Johnson outside. Driving to the basket. That shot is off. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Thunder lead by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here is Paul. Pass to Branham. Back to Paul. The tray. That one doesn't go. The Thunder leading by 8. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Oklahoma City. Here's Paul. Yep, it counts.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Now here's Caruso. Takes it inside. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Pass to Paul. Here's Mamukelashvili. Buries the long-range jumper. Mamukelashvili has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Joe on the wing. Back to Wallace.
No.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Branham. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Oh, my God. I don't like that.
He knows every possession is critical now. Right now Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Mamu Karashvili. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Down low. Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren
Come on.
making excellent use of that height inside.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Ball goes in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Williams. And he's pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All right. Okay.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be
where we want to be at. We're on the road.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing
Got it close for the starters.
Teammates with his catch and shoot ability.
I got to make some shots, man.
Equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside for Wembanyama.
Good.
Pass to Castle. Love the confidence from Wembanyama. And here now the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with it.
Oh,
Holmgren in the corner.
We're at OKC. We're at OKC, man. We are at OKC.
And Wembanyama outside. Spurs passing it around. Deflects the pass. Pass to Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Now Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Holmgren. Vassell trying to break free. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got
I heard
up
him.
to 11 now.
I heard what you just said. Put some shit down.
Wembanyama left side. Nice fake.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Big stretch here going 10-2. Mitchell right side. The three-pointer no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too big of a look.
Wembanyama no good.
The rebound game is crazy.
Shoots it. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Oh, you killed me on the rebounds. Good game, man. Way to come back. Way to fight back. We had our push. It just wasn't good enough.
As it appears, it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
You know, their big advantage was points.
We can't get a rebound, bro.
Pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Pass to Castle. San Antonio again missing. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good
Yeah, we
about
had a
the win
chance,
tonight.
fellas.
Their team
Make
looked
shots.
impressive.
Here is Williams.
Spurs foul. Harrison Barnes. Fourth personal foul. 13 foul.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fox goes in. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win.
All right, 2-1 series. I told you. You killed me. Great game. Man, I'm open. I just can't hit them. I gotta learn these new shots. Different strategies. It's funny how the defenses have changed for both teams. The lack of rebounds is disappointing.
We've got the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, I was in it.
Wemby
has to get more than 5 rebounds.
I'm Brian Anderson.
You're,
with me
you have
tonight,
an 8-foot
Grant Hill and
wingspan.
Richard Jefferson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Fox for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And
He's the MVP. But it's a difference. Wemby's arm is already in the rim. Wemby's hand was on the ball when he just made that. Like, you're right. That should have been swatted to Norman, Oklahoma. It's okay, guys. We only need one here. That was the whole goal. Steal one from here. Steal one from here. Oh, I had a chance, man. I had a chance. Missed a 3, and the floodgates open back up again. We got it down to, what, 2 points? I just blew it. Tale of 2 halves. Simon says play basketball. So, yeah.
Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. elite shot blockers.
Oh, got that one up quick.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Dort.
Yeah, I ain't Chris Paul.
And here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. About a minute played here so far in the first.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the block. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
The drive by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Here's Barnes from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
It's there, man.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Shot. That's right.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
That's a foul.
Allie, thank you.
Oh.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Dort. Outside for Mitchell. Up top, Holmgren. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And
So
this is where
ugly.
Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Lou Dort picks one up. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches it. Can't get that one to go.
Oh,
He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Williams. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Spurs.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Back to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wallace. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Champagne's shot is off. On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Williams. Inside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Wallace.
Substitution.
Spurs trail by 7. Down low. Here's Mamukelashvili.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammate. He is just a great setup guy.
Outside Joe. That one goes in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Paul with a steal. Up the floor. Here's Branham.
Doesn't call a foul. It's okay.
Here's Wiggins.
Oh,
and he was
you're
fouled
right.
while in the
Go.
act of
Clip
shooting,
it.
so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Keldon Johnson. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. San Antonio with the ball. 8-point game. For 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
7 points. You don't look at nothing. Just play the game.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point.
That's all I can do.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to
That's
sacrifice.
not who I wanted to
I'm
talk
patient,
about.
but I'm not wasting time.
God.
Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Vassell outside. That three's off the mark. Thunder leading by 7. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Holmgren.
That court.
Outside.
Oh.
Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Here's Mitchell. The layup off target. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Where are you going, Wemby?
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Get out, all y'all.
Eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Here's Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with a combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Launches a 3, and it's Holmgren missing. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, left side. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Well, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
You know what he wants? He wants to attack, and then guess what? He wants to attack some more. This man was born to go to the rim.
Left side Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run.
What was it?
Here's
Shea Wembanyama? What the hell?
6 on the shot clock. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Paul. There's the screen. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 4 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Caruso. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go
I don't know who you think this Caruso guy is. You be treating him like he's LeBron James.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the
take
game
your
here.
go to the corner.
And Caruso no good on that one. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
Oh, Caruso, Luka
And
Doncic.
that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
The last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Oh, no. Come on. Stop it. Stop it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times to David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams and miss out on those big guys.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Pass to Hartenstein. Johnson with a double team. Hartenstein, no good. Spurs trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Champagny. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wiggins outside. Second chance effort. There's the 3. Joe misses. Here's Champagny. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark.
No way they're shooting that. No way.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Caruso. Outside Joe. There's a screen by Wiggins. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. On offense, here is San Antonio. There's Champagnie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He does not get the second one.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Nice assist.
Alex Nash around here. Yeah.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Wiggins. Hartenstein a screen. To the middle. Back to Wiggins. Shot from 12. Second shot opportunity.
Rebound. The rebound. The rebound.
Great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
2 points. That one goes. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Paul. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Back to Joe. Pass to Wallace. And here's Wiggins. Beyond the arc.
Why are you digging in so deep?
Wiggins got 5 points now in the quarter.
It just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses?
And that's yes, in the circle.
Called as the shot goes down.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence.
Free throw.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Spurs trail by 7. Fires at the elbow. Johnson with a bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right side, Wembanyama. Barnes, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line.
How many
for 2.
fouls have
the
you
official
got?
saw contact while he was going up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Yeah. Adam Silver, man. They're trying to break the game.
Good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick
Where
back
are you
in
going,
2018, has has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his
He got the
humility.
ball right
He looks
back.
in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it.
Thank you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And there it is for him.
Timeout.
Now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Oh,
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daignault. He wants to give him a
9%
breather
from
and talk
three.
things over.
I'm 50% from the line. This is fatigue at its height. And I'm talking about controller user fatigue.
Outside Mitchell. Now Holmgren. Over Fox. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren.
They don't make them go. Oh, I can't even talk. I feel like I'm being so stupid.
Nice adjustments moving downhill.
I am there. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, wide open, and I still missed it.
And it's off from 3-point
Oh.
range. To the inside. Mitchell.
I did. I blocked it before he even thought about even going up, and he still never touched it.
Jalen Williams making people around him better.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:29 left in the third quarter.
Figure it out.
Fox with the ball. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Fox has got his second basket.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Wemby, you're 75 feet tall, and you don't even put your hand up.
See why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Vassell can't get it to go. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Mitchell. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Thank you.
Violation of the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Holmgren with the block.
Right, why make him do all
Can't
that?
forget about Holmgren's
He's
reach,
8
especially
feet
when he's
tall.
nearby on defense.
Just put your hands up. I don't think. Look, man, I just don't want him putting the ball down.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter.
Ref, are you not right there?
Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get
Oh
the
my
fourth quarter roll
goodness.
here on 2K Sports.
Oh my gosh. Well, fellas, hey, she just accepted our 2-1 lead. It's going to be 2-2.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside Joe. Now Caruso. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Branham. Here he goes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Branham's got his first basket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to
This one would have been the second one that you
And I'm
look
surprised that
stupid.
didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So good at drawing contact.
Don't Chris Paul used to live here too, man.
To get to the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're calm.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Williams. Sinks it.
Right, he's shooting it from the logo.
And the Thunder lead by 6. There's the screen by Johnson. Paul into the lane. Here's Mamukelashvili. The shot won't fall.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Make him have some offense.
And here's Joe. Pass to Caruso. Williams up top. Shot clock at 6. Back to Caruso.
And he gets to
Wallace, right side.
Oh, this is disgusting. This is disheartening.
So
oh, I wanted to throw this control. Oh my
That's
God.
on Keldon Johnson.
Heady play to stop
Now, I
that
thought
easy
this would
layup
happen,
right there.
and I had a different plan.
At the line.
I should have tried it out. I didn't. I wanted to stick with the guns. I should have tried it
And
out.
the second free throw is good.
No.
Spurs trail by 7. There's a screen. The kick out to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Williams with the screen. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Oh my God.
That's his 4th foul
Get
in
out.
the contest.
Get out.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
For San Antonio. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Left side Joe. Over Fox. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control.
Wow. The ball was in the 50th row before I even touched his body.
He's good on the first of 3.
No, that was Mitchell. No, I know who was shooting. I wasn't going to let him shoot. Oh, my gosh. That's, oh, my goodness. That was disheartening. Oh.
Barnes a screen.
And that puts them just
oh, my God. Oh, I almost want to call a timeout. I'm so distraught right now. Oh, my goodness.
Pass to Vassell. Inside. Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Mitchell. Now Dort. Gets up a 3. On target from range. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox. Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
It's funny because like you just went like auto-tune for a second, like like you know how like you do those old school like fake microphones that be happening, it'd be like echoing, like, and you said this all slow.
Down to 5 on the
Put your hands up, brother.
Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Vassell. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Right wing. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Left side Mitchell. Down low.
Oh, it's an illegal screen, bro. Like, are they ever going to call a legal screen?
These moments are important for Holmgren's
like,
development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Put that.
Ooh, Wembanyama.
Come on.
Good. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So ugly, too. He went up like an elevator.
He knows they need
Going up.
and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Wembanyama down low.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get at the shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Mitchell. Here's Holmgren. He connects.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
Glad you're excited about this, man. Glad you're excited. Do what you have to do.
And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, we're still good, man. We get 3 more at home. 2 more at home.
Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
The 3 from Wembanyama. That one is off.
Don't
for 3. And so the Thunder take the win. This one was in the balance right